Alrighty. Okay, we'll start off the construction update outside the park. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Just figuring out how to work out this camera mic. As you can see here, the paint job has come along nicely. They had some good weather this week, so they were able to get a lot done. There is the red train on the track right there, as you can see. This is from Six Flags America. As well as the jet is still in place. I'm going to go to another section of the ride just to show you guys. Here's Flight Deck's old trains. Sad face. Not sad face. But let's go check out the other section. So as you can see here, here's the old floodgates. Flush gates, not floodgates. Jake's going to kill me. And here is the electrical work that has taken place in the station. So you can see they're working on the PLC system right there. There's some of the new PLC system, the pneumatics, all that jazz, all the new electrical up there. So a lot of work has taken place on Flight Deck. See all the new electrical right there. Looks good, looks good. Everything's coming along nicely. It's like a lot more ahead than I was expecting. There's the new paint job. That army. So I can hear them testing oh my God, they're testing the floor as I speak. They just lowered it. So the new control panel's clearly in because there's a guy in the op booth doing that right now. I was sick. Wasn't even expecting that. Over at Daredeviler, here's another angle of the paint job coming along really nice. Again, I wouldn't necessarily call it gold, more like army beige. It looks like in person, but again, it's different when the sun's not out. So the fighter jet is still there. If you remember Grace's interview, she's kind of confirmed that's going to be no more. Here's where the new logo will go. But this is where they are at with the paint job. As you saw, they are all hooked up with the electrical, and they're currently programming in the op booth, which is really cool. It's awesome. They even removed, I don't know why they even spent the money to put that old Flight Deck theming on this thing. That's been removed. But yeah, looking good. So as you can see here, this is what I was talking about in terms of the paint job and what I was worried about. They haven't gone in and sandblasted the old paint off the supports, and they've just painted over it, and what you're going to get is exactly that. So I don't know if they've taken a pause because of that's happened, and now they're going to go back and actually sandblast the supports, because they only have been painting the track. But yeah, for such impressive renovation of Flight Deck, I thought they would have spent a little extra penny to sandblast the supports so the paint job would last a little longer. Just my 2 cents, just my 2 cents. I have to be honest. I can't, always be pro Wonderland doing amazing job. I have to call out some of the stuff. But yeah, hopefully they fix that because it's not looking so good. But yeah, keep you guys updated. So as I was talking about, Fighter Town Funnel Cakes is no more. It'll probably get a new name, to be honest, to go in with the theme. So we'll have to see what that is. But right now it's closed. We're going to go update you guys on Time Warp because there's a new blackout fence to prevent us from... Oh, it's going to be... They're moving their Winterfest storage here. So out of Kingswood to here. Now I can see it. So as you see here, there's some Christmas trees, and those are being moved out of the Kingswood area and stored behind here. Quite interesting. So nothing exciting as of yet. And won't be anything exciting probably till fall, to be honest. If they were going to turn this into anything in the 2028 season, we won't see anything till around fall. That should be of, yay, exciting. Okay, we'll go over to Kingswood, even though there's not going to be anything over there either. We'll go check it out. Over in this section, nothing exciting, as expected. So again, we won't see anything super exciting in this area until fall at best for 2028. If it's 2029, we won't see anything this season. And again, if you've heard me talk, it's a very lengthy prep situation when you're dealing with such infrastructure like this that needs to be utilized. It's going to take a long time of land prep and all that before you can start building on it. So yeah, they came in here and they just cut this out and removed it, these old gazebos. But the Christmas trees that you just saw in Time Warp's plot of land, they came from in there. There is still some in there. You can see them right there. But yeah, that's it for now. This area right here is utilized for the school groups. So this is of zero importance what they did with this fence. This happens every year. So that means absolutely nothing. So nothing exciting. Again, we won't notice anything till fall before any other major stuff happens. In my previous video, a lot of people pointed out that the brisket was gone. That is true. They only have hand-breaded chicken tenders, roasted chicken, which is different. Is that the same thing as the drumstick? The pulled pork, the Canadian smoked donair, which is really good, but get some sauce with it. And the veggie meatballs, which, to be honest, do not look like something I would ever pick. The fried red potatoes, the chili lime corn, the seasonal fruit, the rice pilaf, and the garden salad. The rice is really good, the chili lime corn is really good, and I'm going to try the fried red potatoes today. He always gets the fried red potatoes. Heading on over towards Whitewater Canyon. They've been replacing a lot of the fencing with some new fence. So it's always awesome to see the little park refurbishments throughout the area. Whitewater Canyon is receiving a lot of love to it. I'm really hoping that transcribes out to the actual ride and we see these water jets working along the course again. So here's fingers crossed, guys, to a refurbished Whitewater Canyon that transcribes out to the actual layout. There's a song playing in Kidsville right now, and I had to come onto the camera and describe it to you guys. This is going to be in the construction update. It's going through the alphabet and saying what each letter stands for, and it got to T, and it said T is for tsunami, and then it got to U, and it said U is for earn, not like the money you earn, but the urn, where you put a person in when they pass. Very interesting. Yeah, the songs are very weird this year, so far. They've definitely had some different songs, so yeah. Okay, going over to Taxi Jam, because apparently this group has to come to Taxi Jam now. It's her favorite ride. Over at Space Race, its ride vehicles are back on, and that paint job's looking real good, to be honest, so that's awesome to see. A lot of ride upgrades this year, so we are preparing for your future enjoyment. This should be open soon. It looks like they're installing the seatbelts right now as we speak. Different paint on it. Yeah, it looks good, to be honest. Oh, you're good. So here's that paint job up close. It looks really good. You guys might notice that like some of the rides at the park are on one train or two train if they're three train operations. Don't worry, that will change. Give it another week or two and we'll be back to normal train operations. So Wild Beast, I think, has one train on the track. Backlot Stunt Coaster, which should be opening next weekend, it'll be open. That's on two train operations right now. The Bat is only on one train operation, unfortunately. So hopefully they have the second train on the track by then. I'm kidding. Alpine Fury's on two trains. Okay, anyways, the jokes are done. Leviathan's got two trains. The Behemoth's got two trains. All those other trains will be added shortly. This is kind of typical. Kind of like Six Flags thing. So this is probably the new normal every start of the season, where rides will start on fewer than capacity train operations and slowly work their way up to full train operations. Guys, I'm out of breath from walking up that hill. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign. I need to lay off the donairs already, and the season just started. Okay. Heading on over. Again, when I run out of things, we'll update you. If the video ends, then that means we're out of things to showcase. Okay, bye. Over at Speed City Raceway, guys, if you can see what I'm doing right now, I'm having to record for TikTok and then YouTube, so it's like constant. But yeah, Speed City's still closed. They painted the Leviathan colors. It's probably going to end up being a claw game if I had to guess, because they're everywhere. And Backlot Stunt Coaster is running again. With people on it. It's open. That's quick repair. Period. So now we're just waiting on Mindbuster, Sledgehammer, and Daredeviler. Over in Kidsville, that new drink stand is coming along very nicely. So just putting in a new fence now. The building looks great, blends in with the area very nicely. And they've even installed some river rock, massive river rock over here. So awesome. It looks great, to be honest. Awesome to see them building these infrastructure in the park to help with all those things that guests have typically been complaining about. So here's to hoping that, they're open, because sometimes, not to be a little shady, Wonderland can have like 6 to 8 drink stands in the park, but only 2 are open at a given time. So it'll be good to see, the park maybe have them open. Obviously on days like today, when the park's not so busy, they don't need them all open. That's not me saying they should be open at all times, but yeah. I wonder if that window is where you would be ordering beaver tails. I don't know. This is giving me beaver tail vibes, especially since it has the exhaust at the back. But yeah, that's your construction update for today. If I see anything else new, I'll continue it. But this might be the end of the construction update for YouTube. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.